Homepage. Latest news. Most read. Politics. Society. Business. World. News services. Editorial and columns. Sports. Science and nature. Culture. JN specialties. Features. Sudoku. Login. Subscribe. Latest news. Most read. Politics. Society. Business. World. News services. Editorial and columns. Sports. Science and nature. Culture. JN specialities. Features. Sudoku. Hot word. Hashtag earthquake. Hashtag typhoon. Hashtag bear attacks. Hashtag Sine Takaichi. Hashtag Donald Trump. Home greater than world greater than global. Global. UN. Agency to strengthen measures against generative AI, protection of intellectual properties in cyberspace. Post. Share. Post. Sho Funakoshi the Yomiuri Shimbun. Darren Tang speaks to the Yomiuri Shimbun in Geneva. By Sho Funakoshi, Yomiuri Shimbun correspondent. 1355 JST, July 9, 2026. Geneva, the World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO, a specialized agency of the United Nations, will strengthen measures for dealing with problems surrounding generative AI and intellectual properties. WIPO will establish a group of specialists on AI and IP from Japan, the United States and Europe to discuss technical solutions for such problems as copyright violations by AI in the fields of music and publishing. The group is scheduled to issue an interim report on the discussions, in Geneva in November, according to WIPO Director General Darren Tang, who revealed the plan in a recent interview with the Yomiuri Shimbun. About 100 experts will participate in the specialist group from major companies and organizations, including Fujitsu Limited, which develops businesses related to generative AI, leading U.S. information technology firm Google LLC, and U.S. music major Universal Music Group, in addition to News Media Alliance, to which U.S. media organizations belong, the International Confederation of Societies of Authors and Composers, European Visual Artists, and others. The specialist group will discuss such related issues as how to respond to a company that develops generative AI that collects a vast amount of copyrighted digital content, including texts, images and music, without permission, for the purpose of feeding them to its AI to learn them. Across the globe, there have been many cases of copyright holders claiming such damages and filing a lawsuit against such companies that are developing AI. Concern is mounting regarding copyright infringement associated with generative AI development. As countermeasure, multiple types of technologies are undergoing development, such as digital watermarks, an identifier embedded into the electronic data of copyrighted material, such as text and images, to detect their unauthorized uses for developing AI. The specialist group will deliberate on how those technologies can be effectively operated and how they can be improved, to consider building a system to deal with unauthorized uses. If a copyright violation during the course of a company developing AI is confirmed, the focus will be the payment of a fair compensation by the company. Therefore, the discussion will be also joined by copyright management organizations that have the knowledge about and the know-how of such compensations. The group will hold discussions from the latest expert perspective and announce details about the discussions and their results at the November meeting in Geneva. The group is ready to encourage countries to reflect the results in their policies and initiatives. Tang said the important thing is to create an environment for generative AI to be appropriately developed and used, and the group will be open and transparent in telling the world what has been discussed and what challenges have been recognized. I think general AI is a tool, Tang said. I think that's how we see it at WIPO, and so how we encourage people to have the right environment to make sure the tool is used and developed for good is important. The name of the expert group, will always be transparent in talking about this, what we discussed, these are the issues that we see, this is where we need your help as member states, so there will always be a mechanism to feed back to the member states in a transparent way. WIPO was founded in 1970. Its headquarters is in Geneva. Currently, there are 194 members countries. The WIPO also supports developing countries to build their intellectual property systems.